I'm Tia Borden with Investment Pitch Media. Today I'm sitting down with Chris Bunka, CEO of Lexaria Corp. Chris, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Now, you are putting a whole new spin on gourmet foods. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and how you're using lipid infusion technology in your products?
Absolutely. So we've invented some amazing technology that makes things taste better. And we are able to deliver really important, healthful molecules into everyday foods by doing that.
Can you tell us how the lipid infusion technology works? Most of the viewers will have no idea what that is, so
Sure.
tell us all about it.
Well, we can really touch your life with our technology. So what we've done is we filed 6 patents pending, and we have developed a methodology for creating a Trojan horse that really protects and encapsulates a payload. So the payload can often be things like a vitamin, could be a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen, or the thing that people are really talking about, it could be substances that are found in cannabis. And we can take any of those molecules, encapsulate them in a kind of microscopic layer of fat, and deliver them to your body so that they taste better and they absorb better.
But they're hidden.
They are hidden. Right. So you can't smell them, you can't taste them, the molecules, that is, and your body actually detects the fatty acid rather than, say, the cannabidiol or the THC inside, and that allows us to reach levels of absorption that nobody's ever reached before, as much as 500% increase in absorption.
So you would start to feel it much quicker.
Well, that's a little bit of a different issue.
Okay.
So in order to feel something quickly, you need to avoid something that's known as first pass liver metabolism. When you eat food, it goes in your stomach, then it goes into your intestine, and then most of the nutrients go into your liver for filtration before they get into your bloodstream. That takes about an hour and a half on average. But our technology, we're actually able to divert the molecules away from the liver, and that allows you to get feelings or experiences in as little as 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow, okay, that's still not so bad. That's
not bad. Yeah.
Now, you've decided to focus on CBD-rich products as opposed to THC. Why is that?
Well, cannabidiol, or CBD, is obviously part of the hemp plant. It's also part of the marijuana plant. CBD, by the way, is also available in some vegetables that you eat, like kale.
Okay.
Not very much, but it's in there. And cannabidiol is a very healthful molecule. There's all sorts of associations with things like anti-inflammation, helps people with migraines, any number of things. And so cannabidiol is something that should be in your diet really every day if you could do that. And so our products focus on cannabidiol for those reasons, and also because cannabidiol in the United States, which is our market, is federally legal. So we can actually access a marketplace of 350 million people who can use cannabidiol, as opposed to, say, the THC, where the market size is just a lot smaller.
So you can reach far more people.
We can reach far more people, and then through other methods that we've developed, we can actually work with the THC as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you have 2 product brands. Can you tell us a little bit about them and how they differ from one another?
Absolutely. So we have the Vipova brand, and we have the Lexaria Energy brand. Vipova was the first brand that we developed, and it's really a beverage line.
Okay.
So we have 7 different flavors of tea. We have hot chocolate and coffee so far in that line. And it's exactly as it sounds. It's sort of like a coffee house brand. The Lexaria Energy brand we developed more for sports and fitness, health and wellness. And so we've started with a protein bar that's really amazing. It's really kind of the flagship product. But we're also thinking over time of developing protein drinks and other things that sports enthusiasts would use.
And you know what, I was just going to say, people now are using protein bars just as a form of energy to sustain, their energy levels throughout the day. It's not just athletes.
Oh, not at all.
It appeals to everybody.
It appeals to everybody. I actually don't go anywhere without a protein bar in my briefcase because I travel. I'm on the road a lot. And, it's a lot healthier than a bag of chips or French fries or something like that. Our protein bars, of course, incorporate cannabidiol from hemp oil, and they also incorporate our technology. So a little teeny bit of cannabidiol goes a long, long way in our bars.
We'll get you through the day.
Absolutely.
Now, where can people find these products?
Well, right now we sell mostly online, so we have 2 different websites, LexariaEnergyFoods.com and Vipova.com. and you can direct order at those sites. But we also have 1-800 phone lines, and in the United States we have a small but growing number of retail locations, some fitness clubs and gyms, and some medical marijuana dispensaries as well.
So all over the place.
Yep.
And how important is technology licensing to you?
Well, technology licensing is really our core business focus. So everybody knows us as a consumer products company, but that's a little bit of a misnomer. We develop the consumer products to provide examples for our technology, but really the biggest and most important business focus that we have is licensing that technology to other companies that already have extensive distribution.
Wow. And Chris, have you entered any licensing agreements yet?
Yeah, actually, we're really, really happy that just last month we finalized our first tech licensing agreement. It's an important agreement. It's worth up to a little over $1 million.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Exciting.
It's a big deal because, if you think about it just very simply, when you sell consumer products, you make 10 or a 20% profit margin, whatever the case may be, and that's great. It's broad retail. When you do technology licensing, we have profit margins of around 95%. Wow. So $1 million in revenue on tech licensing, almost all of it goes to the bottom line. So we're really, really enthused about that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, is there any information that we haven't covered that you would like to share with our viewers?
Well, there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
In the cannabis sector in particular, and most of the people who are following us are following the cannabis sector. So a couple of things. California is expected to legalize recreationally in November. That's not very far away, and California is half of the entire American market. Around 40 times more legal marijuana sales in California than in Canada, as an example. And next month, a little over a month from now in August, there's a rumor going around that the DEA is going to reclassify marijuana from a Schedule I to a Schedule II drug. And if that happens, it has the potential to open up the banking and financial industries. And that's a really big deal to a company like us, since we have all of our activity focused on the US. It means that maybe for the first time in history, Wall Street can actually get involved with companies like ours.
That's so incredible.
Yeah.
Chris, before I let you go, how can our viewers get in touch with you or find out more information about your company?
Well, our main website is actually lexariaenergy.com. And you can always email me. I give out my email to everybody, bossbunka@gmail.com. Send me an email.
Chris Bunka, CEO, Lexaria BioScience Corp. Chris, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.